When you have diabetes, knowing which foods to eat and what to avoid, or eat sparingly, can be a life or death situation. But generally speaking, whole grains, vegetables, and legumes are great for diabetics as part of a balanced diet. But there's another mysterious type of food that is also highly beneficial for diabetics: sprouts. Funny name, yes, but they are great for your body. So today, we're going to reveal the whole truth about sprouts. What are they exactly? How can they help your health? And we'll unveil the top 5 sprouts for fighting diabetes. Make sure to add these to your next grocery list. But first, if you haven't subscribed to Diabetes Smarts already, go for it right now. And if you want to get all of our notifications, be sure to ring that bell. Also, stick around because in just a few minutes, we'll tell you how you can receive 2 free gifts to help you on your healthful journey. Right now, let's spring into action with sprouts. Welcome to the top 5 sprouts for fighting diabetes. So, what are sprouts? Sometimes you can eat seeds of plants. In many cases, you can just eat the plant itself. Sprouts are in between. Sometimes called microgreens, these are young plants that are emerging or germinating from their seed. From beans, nuts, to leafy greens, there are various plants that can be consumed when they're sprouting. Some people like to eat them raw, but others may lightly cook them or add them to other foods. Sprouts are not to be confused with shoots, which are young plants that are grown in soil. While shoots can be good for you as well, they may not offer the same nutritional benefits you'll find with sprouts. So, always double check to make sure you are buying sprouts and not shoots. Why are sprouts good for diabetics? There are several reasons why sprouts can be great for anyone worried about obesity or diabetes. For one, they are packed with nutrients. A young plant needs all the nutrients it can to grow, and sprouts have them aplenty. Many types of sprouts contain good quantities of vitamin C, which can help type 1 diabetics to reduce the sugar sorbitol in their bodies. If you are type 2 diabetic, including sprouts in your diet may help improve your tolerance to glucose. Many sprouts contain magnesium, which can help control blood sugar levels for those suffering from type 2 diabetes. Sprouts also house good amounts of vitamin K, which may actually aid in preventing diabetes. Plus, vitamin K has been shown to help regulate glucose levels in those who are diabetic. Many sprouts can also give you anti-inflammatory antioxidants such as flavanoids and carotenoids, which are essential for helping your body reduce your risk of diabetes and cancer. Another reason sprouts are so good for you is that they are packed with fiber, which can aid digestion. And anyone worried about diabetes probably already knows the supreme power of fiber in helping to better manage erratic blood sugar levels. Sprouts can also be great for you due to their cholesterol-lowering potential. In fact, a 2012 study published in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice found that broccoli sprouts helped improve the ratio of good or HDL cholesterol to bad or LDL cholesterol in type 2 diabetics. A separate study published in the International Journal of Nutrition and Food Sciences found that overweight type 2 diabetics who ate lentil sprouts for 8 weeks had a significant reduction in their hemoglobin A1C levels. And at the end of the day, sprouts tend to be low in calories and carbs, both excellent qualities if you are worried about obesity or diabetes. Therefore, if you're feeling hungry in between big meals, snacking on some sprouts can be a guilt-free way to fill up. But you can, of course, add them to any meal. They're also a great addition to any salad. You can even blend them in a smoothie or simply snack on them raw. So there you have it. Sprouts can be an amazing addition to your anti-diabetes diet. We're about to reveal our list for the top 5 sprouts for fighting diabetes. But first, as promised, here's how you can grab 2 free gifts from us right now. Simply click the link in the description below and you'll be able to grab our new book, Superfoods for Diabetics. You'll also get access to view episode 1 of our 8-part series, That Diabetes Documentary. Again, just click the link below to get both free gifts. And now, it's time to reveal the top 5 sprouts for fighting diabetes. First, an honorable mention. Pretty much any sprout. That's right, any sprout which comes from veggies or legumes should be good for those worried about diabetes. Not all of them contain specific ingredients directly related to fighting diabetes. However, they are low in calories and carbs, high in fiber, and dense in nutrition. If you see any sprouts at your local grocery store, farmer's market, or even an online shop, why not give them a try? With that said, here's our list for the top 5 absolute best sprouts you should include in your normal diet. Number 5. Grain sprouts. Do grains and diabetes mix? Depends on who you ask, and the type of grain. Of course, most grains tend to be rich in carbs, which can be bad for diabetics when eaten in excess. Sprouted grains, however, can have some amazing benefits for diabetics. Sprouted grains are basically whole grain seeds in the process of sprouting. You can find sprouted grains in certain whole wheat breads, and they can be an excellent alternative to typical high-carb white breads. While sprouted grain breads are lower in carbohydrates, they're rich in beneficial proteins. At the same time, these sprouts are low in saturated fat, or have none at all. Many also contain other healthful nutrients, from vitamin C to zinc to folate. Regular folate intake has been shown to decrease heart disease risk in type 2 diabetics. Number 4. Radish sprouts. Radish sprouts, which are also known as daikon, are low in carbs and calories, yet they are high in nutrients. They contain a variety of beneficial vitamins and minerals, including vitamins A, B, C, E, and K, plus calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium. They're also loaded with essential amino acids. Studies have revealed that amino acids can aid your body's insulin response. And a study in the Journal of Nutritional Science and Vitaminology showed that diabetic rats who ate radish sprouts saw a decrease in blood sugar levels. For all those reasons, you should try making radish sprouts a regular guest at your dinner table. Number 3. Brussels sprouts. These budding veggies look like mini cabbages, and they've become quite the popular food for anyone watching their health. And for the record, it's Brussels sprouts, not Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are tiny diabetes-fighting machines for several reasons. For one, they are packed with fiber. Fiber is good for you on all fronts, especially when it comes to fighting diabetes. If you think you are at risk for diabetes, try including Brussels sprouts into your diet to help lower your risk of becoming diabetic. If you already have diabetes, the fiber found within Brussels sprouts can help your body balance your blood sugar levels by slowing the digestive process. Another reason why Brussels sprouts are so good for anyone worried about diabetes is that they contain powerful antioxidants such as alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid may help improve insulin sensitivity. Plus, the antioxidants within Brussels sprouts may also reduce inflammation, which can help lower the risk of becoming type 2 diabetic. With so many ways to cook these delicious and nutritious sprouts, you should definitely include Brussels sprouts in your anti-diabetes diet. Number 2. Bean sprouts. Bean sprouts, like mung bean sprouts or soybean sprouts, are easy to find in stores and also can be easily grown at home. These delicious little sprouts are commonly used in a diverse assortment of Asian dishes. That means you've probably already eaten bean sprouts before. Bean sprouts are particularly high in vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin C, fiber, calcium, and iron. And yet, they're low in calories and sugar. Their high protein and fiber content make these sprouts perfect for anyone worried about excessive weight or diabetes. Bean sprouts also contain peptides, amino acids which have been shown to slow cancer cell growth and lower blood pressure. Studies on mung beans specifically have shown that their antioxidants vitexin and isovitexin can play a role in lowering blood sugar levels and increasing insulin sensitivity. But whichever bean sprouts you choose, they can be a tasty addition to your diabetes-fighting diet. And now, get ready for the top anti-diabetes sprout. Number 1. Broccoli sprouts. Broccoli is a food associated with disgusted children, and that's a shame. When cooked right, broccoli can be a delicious vitamin and mineral powerhouse, especially in its sprouted form. These sprouts contain a great amount of fiber, protein, and vitamin C. Broccoli sprouts also come absolutely loaded with the powerful compound sulforaphane, which has been shown to decrease the risk of certain forms of cancer, reduce inflammation, and even lower blood pressure. Studies on broccoli sprouts by Lund University Diabetes Center in Sweden revealed that broccoli sprouts have the ability to improve fasting glucose levels for type 2 diabetics. But if you simply just hate the taste of broccoli, not to worry. Try their sprouts, which have a bit of spiciness, yet otherwise are nearly tasteless. That means you can easily add these sprouts to a variety of dishes without sacrificing the flavors you love. So that's our list for the top 5 sprouts to include in your anti-diabetes and anti-obesity diet. But before you rush out and snatch up a whole bunch of sprouts, you should be aware that they can pose a few health risks. First, be mindful when eating them raw. While some people love to eat raw sprouts, they may contain bacteria. In fact, nearly 50 foodborne illness outbreaks have occurred in the past 2 decades due to sprouts. Here's how you can prevent this. Never buy sprouts that look slimy or smell funny. And make sure to keep any sprouts refrigerated until you're ready to use them. Also, just like raw meat, always wash your hands before and after you handle these sprouts. Another potential health risk of sprouts is that they may cause an allergic reaction for some people. If you're allergic to certain plants or nuts, best to avoid sprouts. In the end, most any and all sprouts can be another of nature's medicines. Low in calories, packed with minerals, and dense in fiber, sprouts are an excellent addition if you are worried about obesity or diabetes. Before you go, don't forget to click that link in the description below to claim your 2 free gifts. We'd also love if you liked this vid and subscribed to our channel. We're Diabetes Smarts, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest on diabetes prevention and healthful living. Thanks for watching. We hope you are having a diabetes fighting day.